One of these days, them niggas gonna sponsor me for real. Only two niggas. Only two niggas is here right now. Let's go ahead and hurry up and get 10. Let's go ahead and hurry up and get 10. This must not be notifying people. Probably went in too hard on the last streams and they banned extra Rainbow Zombie, which is ironic because that's what the topic is about with a certain type of show that I used to like until today. What's good? That took forever for real niggas to show up. Sir, are you implying that I'm not a real nigga because I was silent? Yes. Six people. But man, I am very disappointed in this shit here. My show that I used to call my show. Okay, they are back with a vengeance and they doing some suspect stuff. That was crazy. Two agents are lurking like Chris Bosh. There's always a Chris Bosh. I'm just trying to block esoteric. You're a faggot for asking me that same thing over and over. So gay. I can't stand narcissistic people like that. If you know how I swing, you know how I roll. Okay, you ask me that question 1,000 times, you get the same answer. So your sexuality is now in question, and you now a rainbow zombie. Who does that? I just can't come. Like I said, Mr. A, I ain't never experienced nothing this stupid since I came on YouTube. Ever since I started sharing videos to Ipmore and MGTOW, I should have never shared them videos to get views. I should just let this shit sit up here and just figure, oh, who's gonna run across it? That's how you do it. You don't just share your shit to, listening to people and sharing your shit to groups. You don't do that. I bet you my traffic would have been higher quality if I never listened to Thinking Man's Templar. Let's see. I'm about to tell you, Gerard, this is the Negro Ninja. And today I'm finna talk about how Rick and Morty has became fruity. Okay, them niggas just and they think they slick. Now when Rick and Morty first came out, it was pretty cool. It was dope. Okay. All right, but they always had some little suspect stuff in there, but they didn't really focus on it. But now these niggas is going, they aggressive with it. Okay. Now you already got The Last of Us 2, part 2, trying to push their little rainbow zombie agenda. They real aggressive with it. Boy, Rick and Morty, oh my gosh. Okay. Oh my freaking gosh. These niggas is the show was already just stupid and blasphemy, but they took it to the next level. Okay. Yeah, that's that right there. I started to talk about that dragon episode a while back. I just never got around to doing it. But that dragon episode, I was like, these niggas is really tripping today. Okay. They was tripping. These niggas was tripping hard. Okay. But they came back and they just talking, using all types of weird the stuff they was saying. Okay. They was looking at somebody that was Jack. And I was like, he's Jack. And they basically said something that said bleep gutter. I said, hold on, what? I don't know what they said, but it sounded like something that Rainbow Zombies possibly tell each other in the gym or something. And they just talking to us in that type of slang. And I was like, these niggas here. Okay. I'm still debating on whether or not I should do a video about that dragon episode. Still debating on whether or not to do a video about it, because that right there was deep. Okay, it was suspect, but it was still deep. You know what I'm gonna do? You know what I'm gonna try to do a video about that today if I can. But it's pretty filthy though. There's some disgusting. Like I said, Morty is the only one in that show that got sense. Okay, he the only one with some sense in that show. Everybody else is stupid. And they say that Morty is the retard. Okay, that was like in real life. When you're smart, you the retard. Okay. Man. Then they was blaspheming against Jesus Christ. Now was, they already started it off and they was talking about people that Rick has dated. And they showed a whole bunch of alien women. And they showed one dude. I said, hold up. I'm like, what? I said, hold up. These are the people that Rick has dated. And they showed one dude. I was like, this mother effer here, they just going off the rails. Okay, going off the rails. Now peep what they're doing. See, they wait till they get a buzz around the show. Okay, like all that hiatus stuff. I think that they did that on purpose because they know the show was popular. And I think that was just a mind game that was playing. Is Rick and Morty going to come back? Is it going to come back? Is it going to get a season 4? Is it? Okay, every time they put it on break, I think that was just a marketing tactic. Because of how stupid the fan base is in general anyway. How toxic the fan base is anyway. They're now arguing over some Szechuan sauce that was thrown in McDonald's, all types of stupid stuff. Okay. Hold on, I'm trying to figure out what that noise is. Hold on. They must be dealing upstairs doing some Rainbow Zombie. They know what they're doing, It's all about starving people. Just it's the same tactic like how hoes do. Okay. You starve people for what they want. And then you give them bullshit. That way they feel more grateful. You can't just give people bullshit when there's no wants involved in anything. And that's another reason why David says, the Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He satisfied my every needs and all this type of stuff. But wanting is not that move. Wanting sets you up for failure. You want the pussy? No, you want to be strong alone. That's what you want. Okay, that's why so many games come because we be, lusting. Tell you, man, it's the same freaking game. Bitches are the world, and the world is a bitch. You make money the same way niggas get pussy. You make money the same way whole string niggas alone. That's the tactic they was using. So they come back. We thirsty for some Rick and Morty. Ooh. Then they come back with the most gayest stuff that you can think of. The whole episode. Okay. And then the one after that was extra gay with the face huggers. That jump was crazy. Okay. But the episode I'm talking about is the one with the train. Okay. And then they tried to make it seem like they were going to go the good route by bringing Jesus into the equation. You know, Rick could not figure out a way to get out of this situation. Okay. And he says, "What's up, neck of the woods?" And he says, "I don't know how we're going to get out of this." That's what Morty said. Rick says, "We're going to pray. Jesus will get us out of this." "You don't even believe in Jesus." He said, "Yeah, but Jesus believes in us." Okay, now that seems like it's funny. Okay, and then he started praying, you know, like all atheists and rainbow zombies, they know what the righteous says. So he was actually praying, okay, you know, saying some stuff that Christians will usually say. And then the dude was like, "Jesus ain't real." The villain was like, "Jesus ain't real." And Jesus came down, "I beg your pardon." Okay. So it was fun. I was like, I already know they're finna set a niggas up, okay, for some blasphemy. Okay. They're finna set a nigga up for some blasphemy, and that's surely what they did, because right after that, Jesus came down. Okay, the whole running gag in this episode was buff men. And they was talking about how cut they are, and they was saying some rainbow zombie about it. They'll say a bleep gutter or something. So Jesus came down, took off his robe, and appeared to be cut. And then he started shining his navel on them. I said, they are going to straight hell for this right here. These niggas are going to hell. Okay. They don't, you know, and they doing the typical rainbow zombie stuff. They most likely implying that Jesus is a rainbow zombie. They didn't say it, but you know that's what they were saying because of what he just did. I'm like, y'all going to hell. They are going to straight out hell for that shit there. Okay. Yeah, it's crazy that they put it on the show, but they did that in a gay way, you know. Yeah, Jesus is actually not no small dude. He, you know, I'm pretty sure he's muscular. But that was the setup. They think I didn't catch this. This was the gag. Everybody they saw that they had to fight in the episode was just shredded. And then the punchline goes to Jesus being you know, they highly disrespectful. Then they took it to the next level with the disrespectfulness. Okay, now Jesus wasn't acting like a rainbow zombie after that. You know, he just did that. But once again, they're trying to get you with the subtleness. But that wasn't really subtle. But y'all get what I'm saying. So anyway, continuing. They escaped this train, which was just a train that Morty bought from the Citadel store or something. Citadel of Rick store. And you know how they always on some meta bullshit, you know, it's always meta in Rick and Morty, a show within a show within a show, or some stupid junk. Okay. And then, you know, Jesus was on the train while the real Rick and Morty was just shown to be playing with the train that Morty bought. And then the villain was talking to Jesus, convincing Jesus that everything is a lie. I said, these motherfuckers here. Okay. Now, the villain of the story is the person that writes the story, which is why Rick and Morty had a hard time whooping his ass. They had to call Jesus to defeat him. Okay. So he just explained it to Jesus. You know that we're actually just on a train, right? This is just a story within I don't know exactly how they were saying it. I don't give a damn, but basically just saying some meta commentary. Okay. And then they took it to the next level. And Jesus was like, I'm going to get the F up out of here. That's how he said. He's going to get the F up out of here. The dude said, how? The same way I always have. And then he said, Father of omens, please give me blood beyond sight. I said, these niggas are going to hell. They made Jesus a character depicting Jesus say some junk like that, Father of Omens. And then after he said that, blood started coming from every part of the train, like all the control panels, and it derailed. And Morty was like, "Oh, F it, let's just buy." Rick was like, "Let's buy another machine." Like that's a high level of it. Now in the old show, Rick was just shown to just be so arrogant and atheist that when the world was ending, okay, yeah, Thundercats is the devil anyway, Gerard. It's a shame that all these shows we like got some devil stuff in them. But just think about what its omens mean. So it's always been evil. So anyway, what else was I about to say? What was I just saying? Hold up, I forgot. Yeah, but in the old Rick and Morty, he was always depicted as somebody that was just arrogant and atheist. So when the world was ending, okay, he was like, "Oh God, please forgive me, have mercy on me." He said, "If there's a God, have mercy on me," and this, that, and this. He was praying. And then a situation came to where he got out the situation. As soon as he got out the situation, he started blaspheming again. Okay, that's only as far as they took it right there. There was just something like that. But this time they figured since the show is so huge, they figured they could do what they want to and just take it to the extremes. They out the stratosphere with it. They're out the stratosphere with it. Yeah, you told me about that a while back, Mr. A. Yeah, Adult Swim. And I was like, I'm gonna have to find something better to do with my time. Like this type of stuff is just out of hand. Okay, this type of stuff is out of hand, bro. That shit is worse than porn. That's crazy. Then the next episode, once again, it was a gay agenda. Because they show Rick and Morty doing some rainbow zombie stuff with each other, and they are basically grandson and granddad. Okay, they went to a planet. Okay, and they was playing with some eggs, and the eggs turned out to be face huggers. Okay, and then the face huggers got on them and started controlling them, but it didn't get on Summer because Summer has on the toothpick. She eating a the toothpick hanging out of her mouth. So when they try to hug her face, the toothpick will kill them. Okay, and everybody in that earth is people that's just possessed by those face things. Okay. Now they low key saying, that rainbow zombie is a parasite, but at the same time they were still trying to defend it. Okay. So Summer took over that planet because she suggested that the way they're living is stupid because they'll, just possess somebody and the host will lay an egg and die within 30 minutes. Okay. But they use Summer to build up the planet. She was the leader of the planet, and Rick and Morty discovered that when they got off of it. And they realized they left her and they had to go back and all this type of stuff. And then that was revealed or whatever. Female hypocrisy, love rainbow zombie Skittles, yet now competing with the rainbow zombie war. That's basically what that episode was saying, Gerard. Okay, except the chick was ruling it. And she was basically ruling them so well that the planet basically became an advanced civilization. Okay, but she eventually get up out of there and they try to kill her for that though, but it was crazy. And then at the end of the episode, Rick and Morty, no, I forgot to say this part right here. Rick and Morty had a life within that life, because they was possessed and all that type of stuff. And Rick was still doing what he was doing, except he was making podcasts saying how they supposed to live. Y'all know that y'all are really just supposed to put this on your face and die. He was just basically talking like that. And everybody's like, you stupid and this, that, and this. And he was basically saying he only made that fuss because they took Morty away from him and they started kissing. I was like, but this wasn't exactly Rick and Morty. That was the parasite on their face doing that type of talking. Okay. But it was still Rainbow Zombie because it was using Rick and Morty's voice, by the way, too. Well, the possessed egg thing that was on their face. Then at the end of the episode, they do the same exact thing. Except Morty's in his right mind. Morty's a sane person, so he wasn't trying to do that gay stuff. So what happened was, Rick was like, I love you, grandson. He basically said, you can give me a kiss wherever you want to, whether it's on the lips or whatever. It's something that's cool in other countries. And Morty kissed him, but he kissed him on his forehead, like a grandson would, But Rick is clearly a Rainbow Zombie. Okay. Clearly a Rainbow Zombie. Well, that there is crazy. I don't think I ever seen that much blatant Rainbow Zombie stuff in one TV show. I don't think I ever seen nothing like that. It's crazy. Gerard, would you happen to be a Muslim? Of course, you're going to say no because you don't want to get blocked or nothing. Because there's too many people trying to infiltrate. Hold on. Let me see what they're talking about. Gotta make so much goddamn noise. But these niggas is suspect. They mad that I said that Resident Evil 6 is better than Last of Us. Nigga to myself, I almost clicked off the video when he said that. I hope that's a joke. On that Last of Us 2 is a threat to you from Rainbow Zombies. You almost clicked off of the video because of that. But nigga wouldn't click off of Last of Us 2 if he saw what I was talking about. You gotta watch people. You really gotta watch people. There's too many agents. It's always somebody trying to infiltrate. That's why you gotta have that holy armor. And like I said, anybody that think Resident Evil 6 isn't good hasn't really played the game. It's just that simple. They just been listening to everybody. And if they have played it, they just doing that hive mind because that game is raw as hell. It ain't perfect, but it's raw. It's better than Last of Us. I can tell you that. Oh no, that ain't what you said, Gerard. You said Muhammad. You ain't said nothing about Jesus. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get y'all shit together. There's no one in hell. Oh, I'm a Jesus person, but let me just say, they wouldn't get away with mocking Muhammad. They wouldn't even, if anybody could listen to me say that without questioning me, I'm just writing everybody off as slow. Okay. Nah, it ain't nothing you can say to make that sound like a normal sentence. I don't know why y'all try to. Y'all been following me for years. Do you really? I mean, if you're gonna try to finesse somebody, you can try harder than that. Come on, really? Y'all, that made me think y'all don't even understand the value of the videos, which is good if you don't, because I'm sensing a lot of treachery here. I'm not gonna block you just yet, though. You'll do something to reveal your true character, to where it's just, you ain't do nothing too bad just yet, but you're gonna do it. And I'm just let you bask in it. So that's why I'm just not quick to do it, block you right now. And so you might as well just drop that one. Ain't nothing you can say to save face on that one. I was telling y'all this a long time ago. I was like, I told y'all, people be on here, they be Muslims trying to convert niggas. And any black man that's a Muslim is a sellout. You know, that's about you. You might as well like you would a black man that's a Muslim is the equivalent of a black man going to the KKK. It's the same exact thing. Okay, probably a little bit worse. Probably a little bit worse. And so you don't believe in Jesus at all either, do you? But you're saying that type of stuff. Yeah, Islam know a lot about Christ because it's basically Islam is the opposite of Christianity. So of course they're gonna know quite a lot about it. You know what I mean? So that's just a given. I remember I was talking to some Muslims just before I got real hardcore at just separating myself from people due to differences. I'm like, y'all niggas seem cool. What are everybody talking about? This is when I was naive. Okay. And then I started hanging around them more. I was like, y'all do got this little evil spirit about y'all done. I mean, I haven't known you for years to that extreme because you wouldn't revealing that type of stuff like that. But I know this channel is full of agents though, so I don't put that past nobody. Like nobody. I wouldn't be surprised if only two of y'all wasn't. But that's what's happened. That's what happens when you the shit though. I had a friend who used to work for them. He said when he got hired, he was flown into a facility that reminded him of Resident Evil Umbrella Corporation. I believe the heck out of that neck of the woods. Like I said, I don't put nothing past nobody because y'all, everybody be doing some weird stuff. Like I said, it has been people that's talking right now that used to make videos. They, man, this motherfucker's stealing every video from me. Everything he say, he heard in my video. Just unshamefulness to him. No shame. Like I said, I just let time get you. Like somebody was saying the other day, you give people enough rope to hang themselves. There's no telling how long it takes for that rope to get to that length. So you never finessing me. It's just all about patience. He said they trained at a place, secret location that reminded him of Umbrella Corporation. It was set up like a university situation. I believe you. But I was used to talk to them and stuff, and that only lasts for like a couple of days, whatever. And then it got all weird. But and they seem they act like they'll turn on you at any moment. Like they just need a trigger word, and they'll show their true character. Or something. I don't fuck with them like nothing. Got a real evil aura about them, and a lot of them are negroids. When I be downtown and stuff, seeing them on the side of the corner preaching, I'm like, y'all niggas, like that. That's why I be going in on them Hebrew Israelites, like the ones that be wearing the purple. That's everybody be talking about on YouTube. They so full of shit. I think them boys is really Muslim in disguise, bro. I'm like, y'all got the same hateful aura. White man, you going to hell. I'm like, okay, if you're gonna say that, you're gonna have to have more substance behind what you're saying. They teaching people to hate. Ain't nobody going to heaven but black people and this type of stuff. Stuff like that they be teaching them niggas Muslims, bro. That's why you gotta be careful with some of that YouTube shit. Like I said, I wouldn't be talking shit about nothing, but people just be trying to finesse niggas. They be trying to get close and get you. You can't just think, oh, everybody's talking about the same thing. We're on the same page. That's not how life works. Life does not work that way. And you still digging yourself into a hole. I don't know why you're still talking about that topic. I would just pretend like it didn't happen. Okay, you can't save face off of that one. And you're still talking about it. Like you can't make this up, No, I understand your statement. It just don't make sense. That's stuff I'm talking about right now. That's okay. That's like me saying the same thing but replacing Muhammad with Satan or something. Well, them Satans kill somebody because it'll be the same thing. I don't care if they did it for real or not. Like, why would I use that type of example? No, I'll just stop. A rainbow zombie called me a Pharisee yesterday, Mr. A, because I commented on that Little Richard video where he was giving his testimony. I said, "Oh, dang, that's why the media didn't tell us that he died because that nigga's straight now, And the rainbow zombie commented, "Fool," and I said, "Homosexual." But that shit just he just started. Rainbow zombies don't know when to stop. He just kept going, and he was just talking like he knew the Bible or something. Like he was talking like he was the one in the right and I'm the one in the wrong. Okay, that's how he was talking. He basically was talking about straight people like they the ones going to hell. Okay, and I basically said, "You're going to hell." I said, "That's why God made you a reprobate. That's why you don't make sense, and you're not supposed to make sense." Oh, and then he told me, "So you know where exactly where I'm going to be at when I die and this, that, and this." I'm like, "Pretty much." I said, "If you read the Bible, you know that God gave, godly people the right to judge you." And then he tried to say, "I hope you go to hell, you Pharisee." I'm like, that like once again, you are reprobate, and I'm glad that you at peace with going to hell. Okay, you at peace with going to hell, and I'm glad. Like he was like, these niggas really think that they're going to heaven. I mean, they know they ain't going to heaven, but it's just something that's a lie they got to tell themselves to function. Because if you know you're going to hell, why would you even get out of bed unless you have some type of cognitive dissonance that motivates you? You got to believe you're right. All he had to do was leave me alone, and he would not have been reminded that he was going to hell. He could just went on by his day, okay, and just went to hell in denial. But the truth had to hit him in the face. They can't help themselves. But he was going so hard that he tried to discredit Little Richard for it. He was saying he was like the nigga that I was letting y'all hear that was talking about Little Richard because he was mad that he's straight. They was all on the same accord. Like they really, you don't know my relationship with God. I'm like, you don't have a relationship with God. If you did, you wouldn't be a rainbow zombie.
Yes, you. Stop scrolling. I have to tell you about this really cool new app called Misplay.
So when will you whore stop trying to sell me things? I like doing freestyle streams because there's no obligation to stay on one topic just in case the point run out. So anything is up for the topic now. I don't give a dang. As long as ain't nothing stupid, you know. But we ain't got no trolls in here, so I probably shouldn't have said it. But I ain't finna just be talking about, oh, I was, you know, I don't feel like talking about who's, you know, which chicks is hot at the moment. I want to talk about something more interesting. You can sprinkle that in there, but I don't want to just stay on it. Yeah, YouTube is Rainbow Zombie. And before, let me talk about Last of Us 1 real quick. Tell me that game is not really designed for white people. That's a black man to get, like, and once again, there's a lot of games that's not necessarily designed for nobody in particular. They always use them white people. But Last of Us is one of the whitest games I have ever seen in life. Okay. This is saying, cry white person, cry so you will buy me and love me. That's what I get when I play that game. But that's just me though. That's why I be puzzled when I hear black people go balls to the wall for that game. That's because you don't like it as much as everybody else. It's puzzling. It's a mediocre game. I don't know why people can't comprehend that. The shit is, for a Naughty Dog game, it's glitchy. The stealth is horrible. You do too much walking around, talking. I'm like, dang. It got potential though, but they made it gay, so I don't think they can get that potential back unless they just redo the second game and pretend like that shit didn't happen. You know. Oh, man, it's funny you should say that. I was hoping that this would branch into this type of conversation. Man said YouTube is a sellout. Let me get some Kool-Aid real quick. Hold on. hold on. I still got to do something. Hold on. All right. But yeah, I was hoping that this would branch off into one of these type of streams. Hopefully, we can get a lot of talk about this topic. All right. Hopefully, we can get a lot said about this topic right here. All right. So, Tackman says YouTube is a sellout. They only wasn't kind of one, but I get what you're saying. YouTube is a sellout. Some of us are snake oil. I don't know what the hell you just said. Oh, that's so good. It's like one of them energy cans and Mega Man, that Mega Man cartoon. That's how they made me feel. But yeah. Now, I didn't know that a lot of top YouTubers have made jokes about pedophilia. I didn't know this until a girl told me on YouTube. You know, Kool-Aid gives you nigga powers. But and that's the strawberry kiwi. Oh my gosh. And this is why I don't mind a woman's pussy looking like a kiwi. I guess it reminds me of that nice tangy kiwi taste. You're right about that, Tack, man. You know, this gay makeup artist get one of the highest net worths or get money scheme. Okay, you're gonna have to work on this grammar. You're slipping the name. But yeah, apparently a lot of people that be making YouTube videos be making a lot of pedophilia jokes and stuff. I didn't know that. You know, you just come on somebody's channel, oh, that's kind of funny, and you'll sub. You don't know what the heck you're subbing to. And I was like, I should have known that because like that one chick who they always I mean, of course I know my own jokes, Miss A. Come on now. I hate when people quote my jokes like that. But so basically the thing about that is you don't know what the heck you're doing on here. You know, you just think, oh man, this channel's all right. And you see them with a lot of followers, but what build them up be a lot of weird pedophilia jokes. But it's like this one chick, like I said, you don't know who you probably seen her, but I ain't gonna say her name. But YouTube will just recommend this particular person to you. You just see her name, she got the rainbow in her name and everything. You know, all types of stuff. No, everybody can say they ain't an agent. Well, like I said, we'll see. You have to be a Satanist to make it in the YouTube game. I hate that create on the rise stuff in the trending section. Then this girl was telling me, and that the niggas that made Rick and Morty, I did not know this. They used to make like YouTube stuff before they got famous and all this type of stuff. And it was like, no, this was before YouTube became all, the way it is now with how they censor stuff. But they used to make the dumbest freaking skits. Okay, the original pilot for Rick and Morty was like Doc, the nigga from the Back to the Future. It was a parody of him and Marty or whatever. And they said that a lot of those skits involved the doctor trying to get the dude to do some rainbow zombie stuff to him. I was like, hold up. What the heck did I just hear? Apparently that's just the punchline. He'll try to get him to do something gay to him, molest his grandson or something. I was like, this is crazy. And then, like I said, at this Rick and Morty episode today, when Rick was telling Morty, yeah, give me a kiss, grandson. And he said, you can kiss me wherever. He said, you can kiss him on the lips if you wanted to, because some cultures find that it's stuff. I was like, I believe that stuff now. I believe what she said. I see that. He said, I've got a lot going on in real life. I ain't got no time to come online and function as an agent. That's befuddling to me. Okay, that makes sense too. But I'm talking about that low-key Muslim stuff you're talking about. All right, I probably should not have accused you for being an agent just yet, Gerard. Like I said, I don't trust nobody. None of them. Just that you don't like Muslims. Let me go back and read what you're talking about. You said I misinterpreted what you said. But you're still on it, though. No way you're still on it. Oh, you said that if they mock Muhammad, you said they mock Jesus because there's no backlash. Okay, you basically saying that other people will kill them if they mock their God. Okay, I see what you're saying. Some dude was saying that Christian cake came from KKK. I think it was he said that dumb shit. He said that, and I was telling him. I said, look, nigga, if you ain't a Christian, I don't want nothing to do with you. I told him that in the comment. He never claimed he wasn't, but at the same time, I'm not convinced that he actually is. Because there's no way in the heck I would say something like that. At the end of the day, when black people say stuff like that, it's like they're telling me why you believing in God. Like they're just making excuses not to believe in God and stuff. And like I said, now you see why I don't trust nobody in this channel. Why should I? Okay, if the channel was so good, then I'll be prospering from it. You know what I mean? That should not be me complaining about how many people steal my shit and make their own videos. If the channel was, that's the stuff I'm talking about. You don't see nobody else on here making these type of complaints. It's just me. I ain't never seen no shit like that in life. Never seen nothing like it, man. That's the dumbest shit ever. I just can't comprehend it to this very day. And that's why I be so hard on people, because I be looking, like I say, I always make the effort to look at other people and how they doing, because I know I'm being cheated. I be on other people's channels, them fans be legit. They be on the same page. like I say, I just got so much wisdom that anybody can take from it, you know. But like they always find something to take from it, whether it's something to make themselves look cool or to make themselves look more godly. Like it's just too much coming from it. But other people's channels, you know, yeah, man, I agree with you. You know, I guess because they don't be saying nothing quite as, you know, deep, you know, on this sector anyway. But I'm gonna buy your book, man. I'm gonna buy your shirt. I'm like, damn, really? And then especially on them stupid blue pill channels, goodness gracious. Blue pill channels have damn near everybody in the comment section buying shit. I'm like, how you do that? We're gonna support you, man. We're gonna support you. And I was like, they were really behind this person. I'm like, my fans ain't, you know, I ain't gonna say I'm be careful how I say it, but I think a lot of them ain't shit. You know, I think a lot of them ain't. Because there have been some people support me. The ones that support me is decent. But out of 2,000 people, it shouldn't be just 5 people. You know, that's ridiculous. That's some crazy shit right there. With 2,000 people, you should not even have to work. You know, YouTube should just be a nice, you know, 9 to 5 job or whatever. And they was telling me, man, get about 1,000, you know, people buy your stuff, you know. And I was like, I ain't even ask for no donations because I'd rather just sell the shirts. You know, I don't want to just ask people for money and just put these shirts out. You know, I remember seeing somebody put out a shirt that had nothing to do with what he was saying, but they'll just buy it. He's like, yeah, just support the channel. He had an ice cream cone. I said, that's just an ice cream cone in a shirt. Yeah, man, we love you, man. We're going to support the channel. Killing it. And I looked on his Teespring. I was like, dang, and I said, that's a high sell. I was like, but you telling me I can't sell a shirt with a bitch on it? Something ain't right about that. The movement needs more movement. I mean, this ain't even this ain't even no movement, young testing. This is just me, you know. But like I said, my goal was just always just to build my channel. I don't give a fuck about what everybody else was doing. I ain't give a damn. I never gave a fuck about MGTOW to this very day. Never gave a fuck about it more. I don't give a fuck. Still don't. It's too much beef for them niggas anyway. And somebody was like, hey man, you'll get more, you know, because people like, they don't know what to look at. You should just put that in your title, and then you'll attract people that like this content. That's what I'm saying. Suggestions should be shoved up people's asses. That was the agent that suggested that shit. I mean, what? Just think about people's suggestions and how it benefits you. That's how you can tell me like that nigga was a damn agent. Yeah, I'm just an ice cream, like you know, like a vector ice cream cone. Just something. I think some people even sell blank shirts and you know can get people to buy it. You know, yeah, just support the channel. Here's a blank shirt, man. If I'm not mistaken, I don't think I'm exaggerating about it. Some of these people's shirts have little to nothing on it. Real people don't get real support, and I don't even think it's necessarily because of that, bro. Once again, it's really about the environment. You know, like I said, I think that if I never ever shared shit or joined IPMOR and MGTOW groups, I think I would have better traffic. That's just my theory. You know, listening to people and shit. You can hold yourself accountable, and you can also hold people accountable for giving you stupid advice. You know, because like when the time comes, when judgment day comes, God gonna say, "Did you tell this person this in your YouTube video?" Okay, you stirred that person here or there, you know, and you'll be judged off of that. But I appreciate everybody that has bought a shirt or a print or something. I appreciate it. But just don't say no weird stuff that made me suspect you're an agent and you're straight. Because sometimes an agent might just buy something just to get in cool with you. You know what I mean? I remember there's a few people I blocked on my Instagram for trying me, you know. Like this one dude, he bought a shirt and I still blocked him. Because I was just, you know, I was like, should I even make YouTube videos? Then he tried to linger money in my face. You know, he said, yeah, man, when you start by doing streams, I'm gonna give you a donation. You already know you don't tell a man like me no shit like that. That's just not a smart move. I said, well, nigga, what about all them other videos I made? You can still donate. You've been learning from it. You gonna tell me some shit like that? Yeah, like I said, I'm not the one to play with. You think that, oh, I'm gonna look past something because you supported me. I ain't stupid. I just like saying, oh man, this hoe, she's sucking your penis. She will never do nothing wrong to you. You know, that's the same concept. She gave you some pussy, but that don't mean she ain't finna backstab you. Oh, this person gave you a grant, that don't mean he ain't trying to turn you over to the devil. Man, remember I gave you a grant? You know what? The devil is gonna give niggas grants too, like the physical devil. I paid all y'all bills. Y'all out of debt. Woo, we love you, Satan. Satan, we love you. You paid all our bills. Jesus up there like, well, he paid your bills, but I saved your dumb ass from hell. I'm telling you that I can most definitely believe somebody said some stupid shit like that, Mr. A. They always saying dumb shit. I know it was a nigga. I know it was somebody black telling you some dumb shit like that. But I'm telling you know, it's real. You know, you can't just better watch what you say sometimes. And watch how you come at me sometimes. You don't just thinking, oh man, I'll give you. You gonna still make YouTube videos? If you gonna make YouTube videos, I'll give you the donation. That was very condescending. You know, like that nigga there tried me. It would make more sense to just give donations and say we want you back. Talk with your money. If I would have looked at my bank account and saw $1,000, that would have been maybe more motivated to do it. And that's what I'm saying. I don't give a fuck. But yeah, a lot of people that do YouTube videos, I didn't know they was talking about pedophilia and stuff like that regularly in their rants and stuff. But it's like when I was in comedy, like I told you that one time I got kicked off the stage for making a joke about a young girl, okay, and her mama. And that was like, you know, now everybody thought it was funny, but the people that had the buzzers used it as an opportunity to get me bumped off the stage. So the next person that got up literally right after me talked about having sex with a hit deer on the side of the road. I said, so y'all gonna tell me that a woman and her mom, a girl and her mama checking me out is controversial, but a dude gets on here talking about fucking roadkill, and y'all think that's the funniest thing? I'm like, this is proof that this is the devil. Okay, they make like the YouTubers that they talking about, they made jokes like that too. I was like, I would have never known if you never told me that, because I don't be hardcore into people like that. You know, mind-boggling. But then again, you remember I was telling y'all that they got like rainbow zombie wizards and warlocks on here telling you how to harass, you know, people that are not rainbow zombies. Okay, so I can believe it. I'm like, if I made any type of video talking about trigger words to make a woman suck your penis, they would have been got me off this freaking shit. You know she's a bitch, but if you said abracadabra, suck my penis, she'll do it. They will flag this mess so hard. You tell them niggas how to break past that bitch barrier. Uh-uh. But I was very disgusted to hear that the creators of Rick and Morty made a skit about raping a baby too. And I saw that skit. I'm like, I said, this ain't even remotely, like, there's nothing about this video. Like, you know how people try to sprinkle in stupid shit? You know, they didn't even do that. Okay, the video just stupid all the way. I said, hold up. And I only saw the clip because the girl showed it in her video. And I was like, hold up. I said, did they really do this for real? What the heck? Okay, and he was basically saying, you want me to do that? And he was talking about, well, he said that it would be pleasurable. Are you sure? I said, these are the niggas that made Rick and Morty? And, you know, they had a fake baby up there. And I said, man, that's insane. I ain't never heard no shit like that ever in life, man. And ironically, a female exposed it. I did not see that coming. Niggas haven't exposed nothing like none. Did not expect for a chick to drop that type of bomb on me outside of my mama, you know. And she went in, she go hard on them pedophiles. She don't play that shit. That's her, like how I be going in on these hoes and rainbow zombies. She exposed pedophiles with the same intensity. Except she don't be cursing and stuff like that, but you know, her the way she dropped the facts, you know, cut them, you know, they don't like none. F off my phone. And she was talking about Tim and Eric on Adult Swim. And I was like, Tim and Eric, I tried to like them. I couldn't really get into it. You know, they probably had like a couple of bits that I thought was funny, but they just ultimately disgusting to me. I was like, I can't stand Tim and Eric. And then a lot of times I'm like, why do they come off as a rainbow zombie? That kind of seemed gay to me. Next minute, you know, I see this video of the same girls talking about some Tim and Eric made skits about pedophilia. And I bet y'all know the skit. I was like, I ain't never seen this. But the skit for Tim and Eric was renting a child clown. And I was like, what? And I said, I noticed that they use a lot of little boys in this skit. Okay, well, they have him. Yeah, put him in the cage. You bring him out when he's ready. You feed him this. They would feed him hot dogs. They would spray him with water. I was like, this is so freaking gay. Okay. And I was like, I really need to find something else to watch. You know, on TV. Like Adult Swim is just not that move, bro. It is not that move. But like I said, I ain't really been watching cable like that. You know, I ain't had cable. I didn't have the cable like that in years, you know. That's crazy. That's why I just stick to watching old stuff for this very reason. New stuff just got too much. They retarded. But then again, Tim and Eric has always been suspect. I'm like, I just couldn't get into them. The last season of Samurai Jack was garbage. I can only mess with Samurai Jack season 1 through 3. Season 4 is garbage to me. They try too hard to be edgy. They just figure, oh, we can finally curse now and we can finally show blood. And I'm like, nah. I'm like the old Samurai Jack. It was more genuine. That's why I fucks with it. The new one is just, it's a fan jack off service or something. I don't like it. I hate stuff like that. You can tell that the same passion is not there. Like if he made season 4 while the show was still running, it would have turned out way better. I mean, the old school stuff do have an agenda in it though, bro, but at the same time, it don't be as crazy as this new stuff. Because times get worse. And so they was planting seeds in a lot of the old stuff too, mind you. So you know that though, but the seed is blossoming in this new stuff. So it's horrible to watch this new stuff. Yeah, he was simping hard for Ashley. At first he wasn't. Then near the end he was, because I did a whole video about how he wasn't simping at first, and I ain't, I just based it off of one episode. I ain't know it was gonna end like that. The daughters of Aku, they hyped them up, and only one of them survived. I'm like, that was lame as heck, man. That's too lame. Yeah, they emasculated the yeah, Incredibles 2 was a feminist. I like it though, I ain't gonna lie though. Because I like the message behind what happens when you actually do good for society. That's why I like it. But for the most part, it was a feminist movie. It was a feminist movie. And that's the true reason why it took them so long to make it. Because they was debating on what they want to do, what message do they ultimately want to do. So they just say, let's just make them wait. Let's make them wait. Let's make them wait. Doing that technique I'm talking about. Give it to you and it's bullshit. Yeah, Gerard said it's legit impossible and uncomfortable to watch these modern TV shows as they all have pro rainbow Skittles inclusion. They might as well just say this has been sponsored by Skittles each episode of everything at this point. Okay. After every title screen, a Skittles commercial should show up. Now it's funny because Skittles used to have some good commercials. They used to have some funny straight commercials like that one where that dude was smashing that chick after the wedding and he busted a Skittles load on her face. Now that was funny. Okay. But now notice how that commercial gets banned. That's a banned commercial. That's where I made that t-shirt from of the dude busting the Skittles load on a chick. And I was like, this is just too good. Somebody has to make some pornography from this. Okay. I would love to see some porn like that. Okay. But it was just sitting there. I had to draw it. But they now all of a sudden that's banned. But did y'all now they got this little nigga called Yo Boy or something, like it's a yogurt monster that's a boy. And they have a commercial and they did something sweet with that. I ain't even gonna really say what happened, but that Rainbow Zombie. I mean, that commercial was clearly Rainbow Zombie, and that is not banned. That's about, how Mr. A was talking about that nigga. Okay, you just said it. He said, I still have nightmares about that dusty Jamaican dude milking that giraffe. It's about, it's stupider than that, bro. Okay, it's dumber than that. Neither one of those commercials is banned. I have seen that commercial that you're talking about on TV. After you said, I'm like, dang, after you showed that, I've seen it a few times on TV. But that commercial with that little yogurt nigga, that he's like a white globby looking thing. If you seen that commercial, like that's clearly a gay commercial. But that's what pissed me off though, because you know I wish Skittles made more commercials like the Rainbow Bride lady getting the Skittles nut busting on her face. That was good. I'm finna post it. Hold up. Skittles banned Skittles commercial. And tell me this ain't funny. That junk is too funny. Oh no, here you go. Tell me that's not funny. Oh, you saw Attack Man? Let me see. Let me show y'all this band Sprite commercial. And this junk here is funny. Like I said, all this type of stuff. They went in on this one right here. I think this is only banned in the United States. It don't be banned in Europe, I don't think. Now this one is a good one. I told you that jump was funny. That's why I made the shirt. But Skittles, they still do the same thing, so they just make the commercials gay. They make the commercials gay now. I really hope that people can appreciate the creativity behind that shirt that I made based off of that. That took a lot of work. I came up with the concept quick, but it took a lot of work to find the references I needed to use for the porno positions and stuff. I was like, I just searched. I was like, oh, this lady looked just like her. Let me draw her and just put her face on it. Look exactly like her, but I just drew the lady's face from the video just to make sure it looked exactly like her, so people can see what I was doing. But then they got a follow-up commercial to it to where she has a baby, and it's not his baby, but it's like the M&M, like the Reese's Cup Skittles version. Like you know what I'm talking about, them Reese's Pieces. That jump was crazy. Now let me see. Yeah, post that link. But I bet you $5 that Bands Pops commercial. Hold up. Now I'm gonna just typing in. I bet you $5 that commercial that you're talking about is similar to the ones that we just showed. I see the Sprite one yet. Okay, now while I'm looking for that, I see a banned Doritos commercial, and once again, it involves a man and a woman. A chick licking his face. I think I remember that commercial. I think I saw that before. Whoa. That is the craziest. Oh, shoot. Oh, man. I can't believe what I just. Mr. A, you talking about this Pop Rocks commercial? That was on some scary movie. That was crazier than the scary movie bits. That caught me off guard. I didn't see that coming from a mile away. And dang, that's crazy. Yeah, the one in school. That's the one I just saw. That's crazy. You know, let's see this band Doritos commercial real quick. Okay, yeah, I saw the Doritos before. Of course, they had to make that a rainbow zombie bit. Yeah, they don't like to see straight men win. They hate that. What's that TV show named Pokemon? Is proof of that. Let's see. Band Ninja Turtle commercial UK. I don't want to watch it if that's the one. Cause I see this nigga come in the locker room or something. I ain't. They don't look like they're finna do something I want to see. No, that was something else. So you're not talking about that one. I was just watching a video of a girl talking about a dude that got a 21-year-old dude got a 14-year-old girl pregnant. And I was like, he did what he was supposed to do. What y'all mad about? She clearly liked it if she got pregnant twice, right? But the girl told me that's not mature enough yet. She just hit puberty. She's not full mature. I was like, last time I checked, if you can have a child and then you're mature, okay, a prepubescent is not full and mature. But I don't know why these people. What's so hard to comprehend about that? But like I said, she say that she making a video talking that junk. But if Zac Efron, you know, told her to suck his penis while she was that age, she would do it. Okay, then she'll go another route. She'll take it to the next level and just turkey base that nigga's seed up her. But to be honest with you, like women like to do that type of stuff. If you ask for one thing, they'll try to give you more and stuff. Like they'll try you like nothing. I just want some hand. And that's means she's trying to get on top of you. They'll do you like nothing. That's what I be trying to tell people. It's all about that. What the hell? Let me see something. I know I'm not tripping. I ain't never seen no shit like none. I told y'all that it's like the Jetsons intro. You know, he took out this wallet and he gave her some money and she snatched the whole that's just the dynamic with hoes, you know. And then the type of games you have to learn how to play. And it's a necessary it's weird. But I still don't play them games with them bitches. Like I said, I'm not finna compromise myself for that shit. Yeah, it's all about competition and power dynamics. I'm about to find some more bad commercial. Them shits is funny as hell. But they always sexual though. That's what make it good. Because it's heterosexual sexuality. Dang, I would put man, I would smash this chick. I don't care how old she is. I don't give a damn shit. She look like she old enough to carry my seed, and that's what I want to happen. Carry my seed, pretty young thing. They look gay as fuck. I don't appreciate that shit. I don't appreciate that. But you know them bad, like them M&M commercials be going in too. I don't know if I showed y'all this before, but I did a piece based off of a banned M&M commercial. Actually, I'm sorry, it's not like a banned M&M commercial, but I did this piece based off of something that they would do in an M&M's commercial if they took it to the next level. Let me show y'all what I'm talking about. Hold on. Hold on. I work this phone. I don't know how to work this phone. I don't know why I ain't getting no likes though. Niggas be hating on the nigga, but this number right here. I never showed that on the Facebook before. I mean on the what you call that shit. I ain't never showed it on here before. I don't remember showing it on here. But nobody has drawn a piece like that before though. Everybody else be drawing like stupid. Oh yeah, I did show the uncolored version. Yep, I forgot about that. But this erotic stuff is fun though, man. I just wish I made money from it. But I might have to do the Sprite commercial. But them M&M commercials, they be too suggestive. But what was I about to say? But when people usually draw M&M hentai, they'll draw like Miss Green, and they'll make it look all weird. I know y'all know what I'm talking about. I'm like, oh, this is so disgusting. I appreciate that, Mr. A. Because I was trying, I'm like, has anybody ever done this? And I think I looked on 8 Muses, and I was like, okay, and just to figure out how I was going to angle what I was trying to do, because I ain't want to copy nobody. And then I'm like, I ain't never seen nobody. I see everybody just make it look weird, like they'll draw the M&M with it with genitals and stuff, and I'm like, ugh. But that took a lot of work, though. I had to figure out which commercial was which. I had to come up with the scenario in my head. That shit took a lot of work. You got to go to Hentai Foundry to find the real good stuff. On the technical level, they be going hard. They be painting real detail on that Hentai Foundry. But like I said, a good artist to check out would be what's his name? I would say The Pit. Who else? I would say John Persons, but for the most part, it's The Pit that you want to see. Type in John Persons, The Pit. See who else. The Art of Jaguar. And there's one nigga named Perlonga or something. Oh, I forgot how to say his name. See, that's the stuff I'm talking about right there, Mr. A. That's let me have some horrible stuff on that mess. Now we'll put it on DeviantArt, but niggas be hating on niggas and shit. But that Myth Tune site, that's that move. Yeah, that's one of my favorites too. What's her name? Pandora's Box is also, she's a woman. She do some real good art. She do that Kamehameha Sutra stuff. See if I can find that. Hold on. Kamehameha Sutra. I like she do the colored version, but I think I like the Kamehameha Sutra. I think the black and white version look better because you can use your imagination more. Because if somebody colors something and they don't color it just the way you like it, it kind of kills it. But it just look more realistic when it's in grayscale for some reason. But she's a weird lady for drawing half the stuff she draw, but she's still good, man. See, I wouldn't mind dating a chick that drew this type of stuff, you know. Like it wouldn't kill a bitch to be in line with you for once. You know what I mean? Oh, you already saw that. All right, I guess I'm about to end the stream since it's getting dead. And this has been the Negro Ninja bringing you your Negro message for today, Negro out.